No, you don't, Dr. Fresh, dude.
I'm reading the comments.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow. The comments are already coming in hot, dude.
It's your boy, Skinny Penis.
Unbelievable, dude. I'm so excited, guys. I'm so fucking excited for this latest edition of the #KillinIt podcast, which is going live right now. Guys, first off, we have an amazing guest today. I'd like to introduce him now because Steve is on his phone for some reason. Here he is.
Dr. Fresh.
My boy,
How we
Dr.
doing? How we
Fresh,
doing?
Dr.
dude.
Fresh, baby.
It's
Dr.
a damn
Fresh.
pleasure, my dude.
It's a goddamn
here.
pleasure.
Are we
dude.
live?
We're live, dude.
Pleasure.
We are fucking live on this bitch.
Woo.
And guys, very exciting news to let everyone know. Very exciting news. We have our first sponsor ever, dude. We have our first sponsor
We
ever.
got a sponsor?
We have our first fucking sponsor, and honestly, it is so exciting because, it's actually one of our users that literally decided to do a sponsored post on our podcast. Steve, are you excited about it?
I'm gonna try and add this link to my link tree
Okay.
so that it'll look better for marketing purposes.
But you're doing it during the podcast, though.
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Okay. Well,
It's for the podcast.
okay. Well, that's fair, dude. It's not very, it's not very professional to do that right now, but that's okay. Should we just jump into this ad, Matty Ghost? Do you want to talk briefly about how this came about and all that?
Oh, yes. So, am I on here? Okay. So, recently we started selling some ad space for the Killing It podcast, trying to pay some studio time and get this equipment up to date. And I got a DM from the show fan Ace Pork. I'm not sure if you guys know Ace Pork. He's in jail right now currently, and he's boofing an iPhone and currently DMing me, sending me dirty money. Yeah. And he paid us ad space. And if you got a business out there, we can discuss this later, but Ace Pork said, "Shut the fuck up, Steve," from Ace Pork. And shutthefuckupsteve.com is coming soon with all your Shut the Fuck Up Steve merch.
So this is huge, dude. And so here's a little ad copy that he had for us to read. Shut the fuck up, Steve, from Ace Pork. Hey, Steve, shut the fuck up. Steve, shut the fuck up, Steve. Steve, we want you to go ahead and shut the fuck up. Steve, do you mind shutting the fuck up?
Shut up, Steve. Shut the fuck up, Steve.
Yes, exactly.
Shut the fuck up, Steve. Shut the fuck up, Steve.
And follow Ace Pork official on Instagram.
We weren't done with shut the fuck up.
Oh.
Okay, so shut the fuck up, Steve.
Do you guys start the timer over
No.
every time?
Let's see, Steve, shut the fuck up. What part of shut the fuck up?
Literally, dude, shut the fuck up, Steve. So anyways.
Who do you follow? Who do you follow, though?
You need to follow Ace Pork on Instagram at Ace Pork Official. Matty's brought up his screen right now so that you can see that. It's beautiful, dude. We are so excited about this ad. So make sure to follow Ace Pork and also visit the website, which is coming next week, dude. The website is coming next week. It is called shutthefuckupsteve.com, dude. Shutthefuckupsteve.com.
You know, this guy's an innovator here. We got a lot of people out in the field that are just trying to change the game. And when I think of people that are just like, you got Gary V, Mark Zuckerberg, who's really developing a social media landscape that we can look forward to?
Who?
Ace Pork.
Ace Pork is, dude, with Shut the Fuck Up Steve. So, guys, we are so fucking excited about that. And thank you so much, Ace Pork. If you'd like to buy an ad, go ahead and email or DM me or Matty Ghost or Steve from high school or at KILLINIT Potty. So that's just a little bit of housework.
Our intern will take care of it for us.
Our intern will take care of it for us.
Why are you guys being so mean to me right now?
What do you mean?
No,
Why are you guys telling me to shut up and stuff?
Well, because that's the sponsored post that he paid for us to say, dude.
Oh.
So beautiful. I'm glad we were able to clear that out of the way. Again, our guest today is Dr. Fresh in the motherfucking house.
Oh, fucking shit.
How we doing?
Good, brother. How you doing?
Doing great, man.
Yeah?
Just, enjoying this autumn season. I'm getting my hair looks like a combination of like, it's like, I wanted this to be like an autumn sunset.
Yeah. Oh, an autumn sunset.
Can we just talk about his hair for a second?
Let's talk about his hair for a second, dude.
Yeah, dude.
So wait, you do your hair.
Andrea Regina does my hair. Paper, Scissors, Rock, Salon, Venice Beach.
How do you spell that for Matty if he wants to put it up?
Paper, Scissors, Rock, baby.
Paper,
Like
scissors,
rock,
rock.
paper,
Just-
scissors.
Right,
yeah,
like
but
rock.
just switch around.
Paper,
Andrea
scissors.
Regina hair.
Wow.
Andrea on Instagram. Andrea, Andrea.
I love it.
Regina Regina. Hair. She's
Wow.
there. You go.
I see
right
her.
there.
I see her.
That she's just a goddess when it comes to dyeing hair and coming up with. I basically let her use my hair as like her canvas.
Wow.
Yeah, so I might give her inspiration
Mhm.
if I'm playing. For instance, Shambhala. I gave her the flyer for Shambhala,
Oh,
and she
shit.
built the color palette for that. Yeah, you could see most recently she did like a touch of rainbow last
Wow.
time. There's another one. That one was
Oh, are you
crazy.
kidding me?
Whoa,
Yeah,
dude.
Fucking
yeah.
Dr.
Malibu volcano.
Yeah.
Now, for those of you that are listening to the podcast on iTunes and Spotify, we are looking at some really beautiful hair right now.
Oh, there
and
she is.
a lot of it is
Yeah.
our fam, Dr. Fresh's hair. And let me tell you, the color palette and
Yep,
just the way
the
she
palette.
blends the colors are just absolutely phenomenal. I'm impressed as hell, dude.
She's a genius when it comes to colors.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you're a genius when it comes to deciding to change your hair color when you need to.
And beats.
And beats, dude. A lot of people don't know this, but Dr. Fresh be putting out some of the hottest beats in the motherfucking game, dude.
It has been just a problem holding all of this. My hands have been burning and burning. This has been the most excruciating year.
I love it, dude. I love it.
So much fire.
Too much fire,
Yes,
dude. Ah,
dude.
dude, I've seen you all over the world this year, absolutely fucking murdering.
Hey, thank you.
And so I saw a post recently of you that you were talking about you're changing up your sound a little bit this year.
We've done a lot of house in the last few years.
Yeah.
Interspersed with kind of my signature sound, which has become that, mid-tempo, electro, G-house mix. All of those genres kind of thrown into one. The shit that, has really resonated for me and what people love to dance to is that special sauce, dude.
Goddamn
now when
right,
you're
dude.
That
talking-
prescription.
That prescription
Yes.
base, bitch.
That's all we're doing, man.
Right?
That's you're about to hear a lot more house from me before we get into that stuff because the last 6 months, like I've got a collab with Freak On coming out called Thick.
Ooh.
Thick with 3 C's.
Oh shit, 3
Woo.
C's, dude. Oh no.
Yeah. Oh my God, the 4C VIP after that.
Oh
Yeah,
shit,
I don't
dude.
even know, dude.
Have
Wow.
these been played out yet?
What?
Or no?
Thick has been played out, but there's been no video content posted yet.
Ooh.
So which is important.
That's key, dude.
Yeah.
People aren't allowed to see it until the
No.
heat drops.
No, until we get a clear. We just finished the track, just the final.
Yeah,
just
let it sizzle.
finished,
The
a few
final
weeks ago.
final
Yeah.
mustard, dude.
Yeah. Oh.
I love it.
Yeah.
So when you're talking mid tempo, give us a number here.
Yeah, like anything between 90 and 110 BPM. So a lot of people at that tempo are producing bass music that uses a lot of electro synths. Rez being like kind of the modern pioneer of that, but to me it extends back to Boys Noise and Gustaffelstein.
Gustaffelstein, dude.
Yeah.
All the way from where's he? Transylvania, right?
Yeah, from hell, from Transylvania, from like I don't know any barista's bedroom in Los Angeles. Like
We don't know where.
we don't know where he's from, dude.
Yeah, that's
no,
so
I
good.
think the dude's French, right?
Okay, yeah.
I don't know much of his backstory other than I know a lot of his songs, and it's been an inspiration for years. That's kind of what inspired me to make stuff that tempo for the first time, because it was really before, I guess, right when Rez came out, but I was making stuff at that tempo before.
Yeah, dude, gangster.
Like when I made that song, she hadn't really come onto the scene heavy yet. So, but
And you guys aren't doing it the exact same way. You're doing it.
no,
different.
it's more of a bass music approach. Mine's like a slowed down electro house approach. That's what I tell people. It's like it might be really aggressive, but there's a consistent groove in all of the bass lines. If you feel the sub bass in all of my songs, it's structured in a different way. Most other mid tempo music is like kind of hits like a dubstep song would.
Yeah.
It's
It's got those snares.
it's more like a boom clap instead of like a swung groove.
I don't know what that was. Was that mid tempo?
Oh, that's some fucking Moombahton right there. That was some Dylan Francis 2011 fire.
Some Spanish bass, dude.
Yes,
Why not?
dude. Not as strong.
Yeah, just do a beat and he can tell you he can do it like a fucking what's it called? What's that app?
Oh
You can Shazam it.
Oh, he'll Shazam.
Shazam. Yeah.
Give him a beat, he'll Shazam.
What
Give
song?
me a
What
Shaz-
song is this, dude?
Oh my God.
You know this.
You actually know the song, don't you?
Wait. Wait, Sail by.
No, but close. It's kind of similar. It's actually That's actually the Band of Horses, Butch Cassidy.
Yes.
I knew
You
it.
knew it.
Oh my
Dubstep.
God.
Come on. Wow.
I didn't want to say it.
Damn.
Pretty much fucking.
Damn.
Yeah, dude. So, wow. I'm so stoked. I'm so stoked about the future for you, and I can't wait. When's your next LA show? Do you have one coming up in LA?
Yeah, so we got Countdown will be my next festival appearance in LA.
Ooh.
Yes, dude. Really excited about that. We got New Year's Eve.
Hell yeah. Shout out
Yes.
Insomniac.
Shout out Insomniac. Always supporting the prescription.
Always.
And, a home for us and, my day one. So very excited. Following that, an announcement to come. So stay tuned.
The first time,
Beautiful,
the
dude.
first
I'm
time we
excited for
met,
that.
first time we met Dr. Fresh was at like a festival, and we were in like the artist
It was
lounge.
Countdown.
No, it was.
No,
it
I'm
might have
pretty
been. Might have been.
It
but
was.
I
I
remember.
think it was
Or
Life is
Countdown
Beautiful or some
26
shit.
No,
Countdown.
Countdown 2016 is when
Countdown.
we met.
Yep.
Remember it.
3 years ago. We've
Yep.
been friends now,
But-
The
boys.
squad.
You're the
The squad.
triumvirate. Look-
Dude, but we were
look
talking
at you
to him.
guys. Look at you guys.
Look at us up
we were
here.
talking to him, and he was like, "Dude, I want to DJ," and he ditched us to go DJ the artist lounge, and I was like, "That's so tight!" Like he already killed it on his stage, and he just wants to fucking DJ.
I fucking
Yeah.
love it, dude.
Yeah,
Dr. Fresh, a true rave legend.
And then after that, I will never forget. We left Countdown when it ended, and we ended up having an after party in my hotel room, and we I think I ordered like $80 of IHOP for everyone.
What a legend,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
$80 of pancakes. That You
Yeah.
know how much pancakes that is? That's 260 pancakes, dude.
I paid to say Fresh Socks beat you.
Let's get into this.
Oh my God! What a waste of money! He just played himself.
Wait. All right.
that's why you
all right,
troll him,
All
dude.
right, dude.
You
All
gotta
right,
troll him.
we gotta get into this, dude. So, Dr. Fresh, we do this thing on the podcast where we take super chats. Anybody that's in the comments right now that wants to pay money, we will say whatever you want. We'll go ahead and shout, do anything that you want us to say and everything, answer any questions. And we've got a bunch already, so let's just go through them real quick.
Cool,
First
cool.
one is from our boy Ace Pork, who said LOL, obviously laughing at the ad that he started. Then we have one from Alex Nailon, who just gave us a big thumbs up. Thank you so much, Alex Nailon. Another one from Ace Pork, who says, I literally paid for ad space to tell Steve to STFU. So, Steve,
He did. He
shut
did.
the fuck up. Right? Doc?
Yeah, the commercial's over,
The
right?
commercial's over, but I'm
Yeah,
still
yeah.
telling you shut the fuck up because we want more ad revenue. You know what I'm saying, dude? And then we got this comment here, which Dr. Fresh happened to notice, coming from our boy Bijou, a alumnus of the podcast, who says, I paid to say Dr. Fresh sucks, dude. So what do you have to say to that?
$2 wasted. At least it's going to a good cause.
Going to a good cause.
But you played yourself.
You played
You
yourself.
just let the whole world know that you're a hoe.
Played
Oh
yourself.
shit, dude! You two have put out a bunch of music together, haven't
We
you?
have actually.
Love Bijou.
Thank you. Yeah. I said thank you. Like I take pride for.
love Bijou. Thank you.
Thank you. I did work with him.
Just another one of the projects that I ghost produced. Like, no.
Bijou.
That's not the only name I
Damn.
got in my back pocket.
Damn, dude.
No.
I love it.
Yeah, all jokes aside, Ben is a great friend, and we're actually starting the year and ending the year with the release here.
Yes, dude.
Yeah, which is really, really dope. We did Kung Fu and
Lit.
Too Cocky. Thank you.
I
That
love both those songs.
Thank you, bro. That EP started Ben's label in January of this
That's
year.
right.
And then we're about to finish it off with our track Get Back, which is
Ooh.
coming out on Chami's Confession.
Ooh,
month.
that's gonna be hot. dude.
December 10th.
December 10th.
Wait,
guys.
I don't think Bijou played himself. I think he knew what he was doing.
He knew
'Cause
exactly.
We're talking
we
about
just
him.
got a free
Yeah.
promo.
Came back to him.
$2 promo.
Yep.
Beautiful, dude. This is fucking beautiful. And you've tuned into the podcast before, right?
Yes,
So you
yes.
know that what we do here is we give people advice. They call us. They leave a voicemail. We answer them. Are you prepared?
I think so.
All right, fam. Let's dive into these questions here. This first one is coming in from Atlanta, Georgia. Let's get. Okay.
I was just curious, the type of conditioner you use. Your hair looks so luscious, and I'm trying to kill a game like you do.
Okay.
All right, bye.
Wow. That's do you know the kind of conditioner you use?
I think that's who he was asking.
Yeah, so I actually
I have to go get mine.
I do not use any product at home. I get my hair done every 2 weeks, and at the current moment, I just don't touch anything at all. And I'm looking.
Really, like no shampoo or just no conditioner?
Yeah, no. I'll go like the whole time without getting it wet, and then if I go more than 2 weeks without seeing my hairdresser, then I'll I'll rinse cold water, and then if I've given up on the color, then I go back to a normal. But then I moisturize.
It's pretty easy when you have short hair.
Yeah. In the past, I've used Paul Mitchell though. Before the color.
Shout out Paul Mitchell.
Yeah.
I dated a girl that studied for them.
Wow.
Go ahead, Blake.
Okay. Anyways, so you don't use products. So Dr. Fresh doesn't use product. I use the bio-cleansing conditioner from Unwashed, dude. Okay?
How much did they pay for this?
They didn't pay anything, but I just want to shout it out because honestly, my hair has been healthier than it's ever been in my entire life, and I attribute it to that, dude. I recently started conditioning, but I only wash my hair once a week, so.
That's healthy.
Yeah, to keep your curls natural, you got to have your own head oil in there. So you
I never would have thought I washed my hair more than both of you guys.
Well, that's why your hair looks like shit, Steve.
My hair, I'm just wearing this hat because it's cool as fuck. My hair is great.
Okay, so you think?
We have yet to see the hair.
We have yet to see it.
Get out of here, dude.
Okay.
I got good fucking hair, dude.
Cool, it's there.
It's there. It's not going anywhere. It's fucking right. It's like a good friend.
It's definitely grown.
It's definitely, and it's there. That's what I can say about that hair.
It's sick. I got good
It
hairline.
exists.
I got a good hairline. Maddie's trying to flex.
Oh shit, Matty!
Oh my god!
Maddie's got fucking. What is this hair, dude?
We got Heather Locklear over here.
Yeah, dude.
Like wow.
I didn't know that. I didn't know we had a fucking model on the podcast.
Maddie
dude.
Locklear.
Yeah.
Fucking gorgeous,
Like
dude.
Fabio Ghost over here. God damn.
I'm fucking hard right now, dude. Looking at your hair.
Wait, what?
I got a cute chub.
I'm kind of hard, but I'm not as hard as this next question coming in from Sacramento, California. Sacramento.
Hey, this is Aaron Summer Frost. Last podcast I had to correct you and say it's actually pronounced summer fruit.
Okay.
And, Steve asked how it was spelled, and you spelled it, and he said that's not how you spell fruit. Well, it's German, Steve, and that's how you spell fruit in Germany, so shut up, Steve. But my question is actually, if Jesus was a male and he lived to be 33, he was the son of God, do you think he died a virgin, or do you think he was out there slaying pussy? I think I have it figured out, but I want you guys' input on it.
Interesting.
He already knows the answer.
So, well, I mean, yeah, that's interesting. So to catch you up to speed, this is a gentleman who's been commenting every week. His last name is Sommerfrost. It's spelled weird, but apparently it's pronounced summer fruit. So that's what he was referencing in the beginning of that question. And the second part is, was Jesus a virgin even though he's 33 years old? You know, according to some of the studies of the Bible with Mary Magdalene, he was fucking her feet. So probably a good chance that Jesus had some kind of foot fetish and was at minimum jerking off on her feet.
Okay,
So,
I thought he was full laying the pipe. You got to tell me about the feet. Where is there an actual scripture that
Well,
talks about this?
Okay, so I did it backwards, dude.
Yeah, what
what
book
ended
is
up
this?
happening was he was doing some fucking slave labor because that's what Jesus do. And after his hard day of slave labor, he came home, and Mary Magdalene, who was actually a prostitute but also was like a lovely person,
Yeah,
she decided.
we got there are a lot of lovely hoes out there, man.
lot of lovely hoes, dude. She washed his feet, and so so for some reason I had the story backwards in my head, and maybe Jesus didn't jerk off on her feet. Maybe she was the one using his toes inside her somehow.
Did he wash her feet?
No, she washed his feet. She washed his feet, and that's like a famous story in the Bible. And then they fell in love. So
Is that code for having sex?
yeah, sure.
In the Catholic Church, there's a whole day in ceremony where instead of, like, you go down for communion, you also go down and, like, you take turns wash people's feet. And there's like a bowl, and you just put water on their feet like a blessing. It's like a whole ceremony, and it's based off of that scripture.
Are you naked?
No, you just go down there and take your shoe off, and then you wash your feet.
You wash your own feet.
No, you wash. I washed my grandma's foot. But
Jesus,
Oh,
dude.
come on,
Why
dude.
would you? Don't say that on the podcast, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Fucking disgusting.
She was wearing stockings still. I remember.
Maddie,
like,
cut your own mic.
No, you just have to,
Jesus.
like, pour water on it. You just, like, splash
So it
water.
wasn't even fucking good
It's
washing.
not even washing. It's
So
just
you're
like
not
a
even
ceremony.
washing. It's just a ceremony.
But
of
To
still,
symbolize.
dude,
it's
still.
a foot rinse.
This symbolizes fake wash.
Grandma, keep your fucking feet away from me, please.
Symbolizes humility.
Put your socks on, Grandma.
Grandma. No, I get it. That's cute. That's cute. I'm sorry, Maddie.
It's all right. I didn't take it personally.
Yeah, Maddie's
Okay.
like, she died a week later.
she had a foot fungus.
From the church water.
Gangrene got her. It came through her big toe. Because Maddie didn't wash her feet. Good enough. I love it.
You
dude.
did have to explain it. I didn't get it.
I did, and I did.
You did it. You did.
Let's go into these super chats, dude. We got a few more super chats here. We got one from Michael Real who says #LoveYouSteve.
All right, there we
Hashtag
go.
love you, Steve. So that's pretty nice.
Even the scoreboard. Well, no, he's still 1-2.
And then followed up closely from Ace
250
Pork,
to
who
2.
says, fuck Michael Real. So just because he said loves you, Steve, we got to fuck Michael Real. So
All right.
Well, Ace Pork's really holding true to his own here. You know.
yes, we also have another one from Ace Pork who says, 20 follows on my Instagram. So it looks like he
There
got
you go.
some good traction from our Instagram
There
here.
you
That's
go,
what's
you
up.
guys.
That's what's up.
I like that, dude. I really like that. And then we have another one from our boy Bijou. Our boy Bijou, who says, ask Dr. Fresh why he smokes crack.
Whoa.
Dr.
Wow.
Fresh, why do you smoke crack?
He is not calling it like it is. I'll tell you
Ooh, so you don't smoke
Yeah.
crack.
that. No, I
He's
don't.
denying
I
the
know.
crack.
I know. Before he was just a jank ass hoe. Now he's a liar and a perpetrator.
Wow, Bijou
Yep.
coming in being a fucking dick to our boy.
I take back everything I say about the release. Fuck this.
That I will
Song's
say.
not coming out.
Song's not coming out. I'm gonna call Chami on the show.
That song is getting sent to my trash right now.
Wow.
I will say that Bijou's humor is just being a dick, though.
Ah,
Yeah, because he's not actually funny. So
Oh,
it's just a cop out.
shit, dude. Huge cop out. Unbelievable. I love it, dude.
It's funny though.
Shout out Bijou. Stop being a dick is what I guess
Yeah,
what the
Bijou.
general consensus
Just be
here is.
vulnerable and say that you like Dr. Fresh. We know you guys like each other.
Yeah, dude.
Steve's hair. Oh my god, I can't.
Are
They
pe-
like my hair?
I don't think they like your hair, dude.
No, I can't. I can't.
I
Yeah.
got good
I
hair.
can't
I'm-
steal the thunder. We gotta.
Yeah, we got to come in because Bijou came back and said Steve's hair looked like someone rubbed semen on it.
Aw.
So there it is. Perfect example of Bijou's humor.
Yeah, see, I just said it. You know.
I just said it. Oh, man, that's good, dude. But not as good as this question coming in from Rochester, New York.
My
Oh,
question
no.
is,
Look closer.
Rochester, Minnesota. Fuck, start it
Fuck,
over.
Start it over.
Rochester,
Start the whole
Minnesota.
podcast
Fuck.
over.
my question is, do you think that you're a good DJ or that you only DJ because of who you are, of your personality on being in the internet?
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. I
I think that was for Blake.
Wow. Maybe
Dun, 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 dun.
maybe it were, but maybe
the TikTok of the year.
maybe it were, dude. Maybe it were, and I'll go ahead and answer it. I don't care if Steve, even if you're trying to roast me, it probably was for me. Yeah, I think I am, dude, because I have a good taste in music, and I mean, it's clear that we have Dr. Fresh here on the podcast. He's one of the best producers in the game, one of my favorite ones. We play out a lot of his songs because they're that good, and we have a good taste in music. So I'd say yes, and it's not just because who I am on the internet, even though I am someone on the internet that also does this as well. So fuck you, dude.
Yeah.
That was a pretty good answer. That was a pretty
a
good
great
answer.
answer.
Plus, you
thought-
actually worked hard and DJ'd every day. For a
Yeah,
year.
yeah, we practiced, dude. We
Yeah, you
we
practiced.
fucking practiced, dude. What about you, Dr. Fresh?
You know, I think I'm a lame excuse for an internet personality if that's why people are following me.
Dude, you got 80K.
If that's why
bro.
you're following me, you should see me in concert.
Yeah. I got 80K. Yeah, definitely not for my jokes. Come on. No, I pride myself. I wouldn't say if we're going for precision here, I think I'm closer to breaking a CDJ than actually making a smooth transition. But I think what I do is pretty daring up there.
I agree,
I might
dude.
be juggling a lot of fire. I'm always using 4 different decks. I don't think I think reckless is a good way to put my DJing.
Ooh.
I think what I do is really unique.
I love it, dude.
Yeah.
You're one of my favorite people to watch because
you.
you're up there fucking dancing harder than people in the front row.
I have so much fun. And
Do
Yes.
you
it's,
improv on almost every set?
yeah, so I'll build a playlist of everything, and then I will just navigate it differently every time. I have a general, I dip down to a mid-tempo at some point, and that's totally dictated by the energy of the crowd and, what drops that I play early on that resonate.
Mm-hmm.
If they're housey, or I play
You have
much-
test tracks, if they like
Yeah,
this or like
dude,
that.
Yes, dude. It's totally, and then I'll I mean, it's all based on for me, I have a more diverse array of tracks than the majority of DJs out there.
Yeah, you do.
I'll play like
You play everything, dude.
yeah, from like fucking tech house to bass house to mid-tempo electro to even a halftime trap drop.
Goddamn right, dude.
Some deep dubstep even like fuck, I don't know. And so I think in that regard goes back to me being a unique person. That's why I'm here.
Hell yeah, boy.
Different shit. There's no one like me.
No,
I can't whether I'm good or bad. That's subjective.
Subjective, and I'll go ahead and be objective and say he's good. Okay, let's be objective, bitch.
Endorsement on the
Woo!
can.
Hell yeah, dude. I love it.
More heat for Bijou.
Education.
Yeah, God, see, right?
Yeah.
You are unique, dude.
Yeah,
no one
stay
else
in
is doing
school.
their hair like that. Let's put it that way.
Thank you.
Hell yeah, I love it. We have a couple super chats here. One coming in from Chad Clark who says, throughout time, who has killed the game the hardest? Hashtag never shut up Steve. So
Exactly.
Steve, do you wanna start with this one?
Throughout time,
Throughout time, who's killed the game the hardest?
probably Babe Ruth, I guess. He
Okay.
pointed at a home run one time.
I remember that. I was there.
It's pretty gangster.
I was at that game.
Really?
Yeah.
How old are you?
Now, how old am I now? I'm
It
ageless.
doesn't
I'm
matter.
timeless,
'Cause
dude.
you're lying.
Okay, whatever. I was there. I saw
What do you
it.
think? Who's the person who killed the game hardest?
Who? Whew. I mean, it's tough to say, but I mean, I would say honestly, like we talked about him a little bit earlier. I would say Jesus probably killed the game the hardest, dude. Got a bunch of fucking texts and literature written about him, and a lot of modern stories today are just allegories of Jesus. The hero's journey is pretty much just Jesus.
What is the game though?
The game is life, dude.
I thought Aristotle
Remember?
wrote the hero's journey.
What?
I thought the hero's journey was from the Aristotle's Poetics.
Joseph Campbell.
Whatever, dude. Doesn't matter. Jesus was the
Yeah, but
quintessential one.
Joseph Campbell got it from Aristotle's Poetics.
Okay, but then Jesus was written within that same fucking storyline.
All right.
So and then now everything is based on like Harry Potter's just Jesus. Did you know that?
Yeah, of course.
Did you know that fucking Aslan from that one movie is fucking Jesus as well? He's
Braveheart?
Also, no, the fucking lion.
Is Harry Potter just Jesus?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
No, tell me more. I like breaking this down.
Okay, so Harry Potter, he basically essentially sacrifices himself for the good of humanity. That's basically what he
Well,
does.
then you
That's
can
what-
say every protagonist is Jesus.
Exactly. It's all an allegory, dude. It's all an Frodo
Yeah,
Baggins,
yeah,
fucking Jesus,
yeah.
dude. It's an allegory.
What about Luke Skywalker?
Jesus, dude.
Yeah. Well, I don't. You guys watch The Mandalorian yet?
Yes.
I'm on episode. I've only done the first two.
Me too. I've only
Okay.
done the first two
Cool,
as well.
cool.
I like it, dude.
I love it.
Me
I love
too.
it. Yeah, I'm all about it.
I love their helmets, dude. I want to
Yep.
be a Mandalorian for a fuck. I'm gonna get that helmet, and then I'm just gonna be that for Halloween forever, dude.
Oh my god, we're gonna see so many Mandalorians.
I know.
Shit.
Who do you think's killed the game the hardest throughout history, Dr. Fresh?
Well, when you phrase it like that, Jesus has gained more notoriety than anyone
That's true.
through good.
Jesus got clout, dude.
Yeah. If you want to talk about, figures in history other than Jesus who might be killing the game just as hard. I mean, John Lennon said he was bigger than Jesus at one point.
He did say that.
So you could see.
Look where it got him, though.
Oh.
John Lennon said that?
Yeah. Oh, I'm just saying, dude. You know?
John Lennon said he's bigger than Jesus and denied heaven?
Yep.
And
Imagine
then
there's no heaven. I'm bigger than Jesus?
Yeah. Right? Imagine if he was wrong.
Imagine.
No, I don't know.
Sorry,
I'll never
I
know.
didn't mean to.
No. I didn't mean
Talk.
to. I didn't mean to. It's Dr. Fresh's answer.
Yeah.
Oh no.
So what were you
well, the answer is definitely not Bijou.
We know that. We know it's not. Former podcast alumni.
Yeah.
That's so
Super
good.
comment that, bitch.
Yeah.
Ooh, stop, drop, and roll because you just got burned.
Whoa.
I
That's
love
a
it,
good
dude.
one.
That was a good one. That was a good super chat. We got another super chat here from Michael Reel who says Ace Pork wishes he was Steve.
True.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then we got another question from Ace Pork who says, how much for a call-in? I'm willing to do 2.5K.
Gosh, dude.
Wow. Willing to do 2.5K for a call-in, dude. That's a lot. That's a
How
lot.
much? How much we pay for Blake to send you a picture of his D?
I can't have that out there, dude.
Come on, let's
I
get
can't
a
have
number.
that out
Let's
there,
just get a
dude.
number.
Okay, I mean, let's go 10K, dude. But it's no guarantee that it's my D coming through the phone.
How much would you pay for Blake Weber to send you just a picture of a cock?
Exactly. How much would you pay?
It's confirmed from Blake Weber.
He's willing to do up to 2.5K. Well, he already did an ad today, so if we did another, if we did 250 made an even 500, we would do a call in for our boy Ace Pork, dude.
Come on, Ace Pork. This is grocery money, man.
I fucking love it, dude. I love it, but not as much as I love this call coming in from Atlanta. Oh goodness, Atlanta, Georgia.
ATL.
What up, guys? It's y'all boy Michael Rio.
Oh,
So I have a question. What's the most efficient way or best way to smoke some DMT?
ooh.
Thank you. Also, Mr. Fresh, want to say you killed your set at Imagine Music Festival. That shit was litty as a titty.
Hey.
Also, love you, Steve. And shut up, Dan Conley.
Ooh, I love it, dude.
I have support,
Thank you, Michael
baby.
Rio.
Wow, Michael
What a
Rio
guy.
coming in hot, knowing the guests, knowing the heat, and asking a really great
What?
a really great question. A really great question. That's good. Dr. Fresh, have you ever smoked DMT?
I have out of a vape. I have,
The DMT vapes.
yeah. I have never prepared it myself. I've only been given the vape.
Okay.
That's my answer.
Yeah. I honestly don't know the most efficient. I know that the way to maximize your blast off would be to just smoke it out of a bong if you had the raw DMT, but I've never been given that.
Okay.
I've seen it.
Yeah.
I've never, but the only time I've ever done it, I did blast off, but I just hit the vaporizer until everything just went into a bunch of patterns. And I couldn't, and I didn't want to, to the point where I needed to put it down.
I understand
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
smart. That's smart.
Yeah.
At least you blast off. So that's one way to
Yes.
do it.
Yeah.
I can say from my experience, I've done the vape. I've done just smoking it out of like a crack pipe, and
Okay.
I've dabbed it. And of all of
You
the ways,
dab DMT.
dabbing it is the way to go.
What was that like?
Fucking immediate blast off into the other realm, flying towards the sun god
Is
in
there
a tunnel of
anxiety
colors.
in that or no?
No,
No, because it's a world that you've never known existed before, so it kind of gives you hope.
but when you get there,
Okay.
There's
when you
more
when
type
you
of
get
thing.
there, you're like, oh, I love this place. It's so great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, there's no anxiety with it. I like that.
No, I mean at first there was, and then once you start to feel this new realm, you're like, all right, I fucks with this.
Did
dude.
you feel like a guest?
Cool.
Yes, I felt like the DMT world was just putting on a show, and I was just there enjoying the show. And then when it was my time to leave, I was like, later, guys. And then I came back into my fucking reality.
Yeah.
It was
Damn.
dope.
I felt like I was a guest watching a world that existed with or without me. It didn't need me.
Nope.
It knew what to do.
It was
I like that. It knew what to do.
It knew what to do. So that's a great question. Thank you so much for calling
Michael
in.
Rio, thank you for the love.
Michael
Yeah.
Real, much love, and dab the DMT if you get it. So that's
go.
my thing. We have a super chat from Ryan is a Savage who says, "Can you post to your story to shout out at Blake Weber?" Well, I mean, I post on my story every day, so it's kind of like I'm shouting out myself. So I guess the answer is yes. I can do that. Yeah, it's kind of a weird. I think what they're asking is if I can post them on my story for $1.99, and the answer is absolutely not. We have another super chat from Michael Real who says, "Please, my call from ATL. Very important question. That was your call.
Yeah.
DMT. Shout out, Michael Real.
My
And we
dude.
got one from DJ Mixon who says, "Will Blake ever start spinning vinyl?" And
Oh, wow.
that's a great. Truth is, at this point, I might, but I prefer to just play on the CDJs, dude. That's the industry standard. Once you start playing vinyl, then you're talking about lugging around vinyls.
It's
You
just-
know?
I mean, like maybe like once a year in LA
Yeah,
is practical. It's such a cool idea,
it
but
is.
like
The logistics are difficult, and it's like one of those things. I didn't start on vinyl. I started digitally on a fake mixing board. So it'd be difficult at this point to learn it, and at this time I just prefer to use the CDJs. That's industry standard in the clubs. Isn't that right, Dr. Fresh?
it's just easy, man. I mean, there's something to be said for knowing and practicing how to do that, but
Yeah.
there's no practical like implication for that, like implementation, for that, unless you like are branded as like you are the techno guy, you are like the vinyl guy,
The vinyl techno fella.
Yeah, dude. Like if you're like Egyptian lover and you're like from the 70s DJing,
Yep.
and you're still doing your thing, yeah, you need to do vinyl, but that's just like it's like 1.1%.
0.1%, dude. So the answer is no. But this next question coming in from California might be a yes. I don't know.
Well, what's the fast nut you ever busted?
What's the fattest nut you ever busted?
Fattest or saddest?
I heard fattest.
What's the fast nut you ever busted?
Fastest?
Let's go. Let's answer fastest and fattest.
Okay.
Okay, let's answer both, dude. Dr. Fresh, you lead us off.
The fattest nut I've ever busted. But so my original answer was gonna be it's coming this Saturday. Because it's No Nut November, right?
Coming this Saturday. Yeah.
From the creators of
This dick.
Is it still No Nut November?
Yeah.
Damn.
It'll come to an end on Saturday. And last period of the season, leading up to I went to high school in New
Your
England.
coach said that?
Yes, we were tapering, so it would mean that you're supposed to rest and relax your body for like literally 23 hours a day, and then you'd have like a 1 hour practice, but you're supposed to like relax. So you weren't supposed to like hype yourself up whatsoever. So we went like 15 days without nutting, and that was the longest that since I've started jerking off. Was my senior swim season when I actually did it.
Wow.
That was the longest I've gone and starved myself of a nut.
That's dope.
Yes.
Very dope.
That's all I will say.
That's all he's gonna say, dude. And okay, so then what's your fastest?
Now that we've covered
Now
that.
that we've covered the fattest.
It was that, dude. I mean,
Okay.
if you wait 15 days, it's the fastest and the fattest.
Time. Okay, there we go.
Oh,
don't
maybe
even- you don't
you
even-
build stamina.
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 Bro, you don't even have time to click on the first clip.
You're
you
just like,
see.
the thumbnail.
You're like, Pornhub loads, and then you're like, fuck.
Steve, what about you? Fastest and fattest?
Fattest, probably when I like jerked off and I hit myself in the face.
Oh, wow.
And then fastest.
You
was
like punched yourself in the face?
probably when I had sex for the first time or second time. I don't
Okay.
know.
The first time was legit. Second time, you had to quit.
Why?
I was just coming up with like.
He's- Steve's
And
like,
now I'm
why?
touching his leg.
Can you please explain yourself, sir?
I don't know.
Oh, jeez, Steve. Okay, I guess
I got better. It was just the first time. It was,
my fattest one was the first time I had blue balls from a girl. We did a thing where we played a game where it was just I just ate her out for a really long time and wanted to fuck but didn't. And then when she left the next day, I went ahead and finished off, and so that was a very fat nut, dude.
how fat?
I mean, we're talking like I came all over my sheets on accident when I had like a fucking paper towel right here, dude. It went everywhere. It was awful, horribly terrible. And then the fastest nut I ever busted. I can't quantify it, but I'm talking probably 7 to 9 pumps.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sometimes that happens. It happens to the best of us out there, and you just what you do is you clean up, you apologize, and you let you dive right back in, dude.
So you've never hit double-digit ropes.
What do you mean by that?
You were like 7 to 9 pumps. I was like, you never hit a 10 roper.
Oh,
He's never done it.
never done it, dude. Every time I have sex, it's 7 to 9 pumps,
Damn.
and then that's
That
it.
10th one feels the best.
The
honestly.
10,
If you
dude.
Yeah. By the time you get to the 10th pump, it's like the end of an Elmer's glue can.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, just dripping out. That's disgusting.
This is really sexual.
This is, dude. This is really sexual, dude. Okay, let's.
You drink. Just curious. Okay.
What kind of liquor we drink? Wow.
The delivery on that one.
Coughing up the meth, and then he wants to know what kind of liquor we drink, dude.
Oh my god.
Hell yeah. I don't really like liquor that much, but if I do, I'm drinking vodka, dude. I'm drinking top shelf vodka, probably.
I'm not the drinker I used to be, man, but
No.
I am actually dry right now. I probably drink for half the
Okay.
like off and on. That's my thing, Silver, I'll put some soda water with it. If it's something shitty,
Orange juice.
pineapple or orange juice.
Yep.
Yeah.
Did you lose your interest in alcohol when you started getting it free all the time?
I mean, like, it was more just like I got tired of being hungover, man, and weed just continued to make me feel good.
Yep.
And so I was like, you know what? Like, I got to this, especially like when I stopped doing hard drugs, is you start to look at things and you're like, you know what? Like, I'm at the age where I really don't need to drink, especially being a professional DJ. It's like easy to just like
fall into that.
Yeah,
Well,
I
yeah,
can
I'm
be productive the next day.
Yeah. And it's like when you realize though that like you're also you're a professional DJ, you could tell people to fuck off. I think the moment for me when I realized that I didn't need to drink is I told Rob Gronkowski that I didn't want a shot. I was sober for like 6 months at that time, and I was like Gronk, I can't drink. You know? Hard flex, but like I was like, I know I can do it.
AA. So they like sobered
There
up
you go. There
together.
you go.
Beautiful.
But I like sativa weed when I'm smoking weed, and I smoke weed a lot to compensate for the lack of alcohol.
That's dope.
But I do drink sometimes, but I don't. My dad said if you could take a sip without getting drunk, you're not an alcoholic. So I like to have like one drink sometimes.
That's nice,
I don't
dude.
know.
You're in control.
Yeah, that's true.
Matty Gus, what about you? What kind of liquor do you like, boy?
Liquor's like hard stuff, right?
Liquor's the hard stuff.
I like Moscow Mules.
Okay,
if I have
so
to drink a hard alcohol.
Okay.
so vodka.
Yeah,
Vodka
yeah.
with ginger beers.
I love
Hand jobs.
Goddamn
No
right.
spit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's all I like.
Is that the oldest fashion?
That is the oldest fashion.
What is the oldest fashion?
I don't
Probably
know.
robes.
Robes. Yeah. Actually, nudity.
Yeah, leaves.
Yeah.
Little leaf, because nudity is just no
Yeah.
fashion.
Yeah. There's no such
It's
thing.
like a little leaf is
Leaves.
the first
Yeah.
fashion, the oldest fashion.
I would say so.
Yeah, you fuck with leaves, bro.
What kind of leaf is that? Is that
Yeah,
the-
if you're really old fashioned, like ivy, dog. Like,
Ivy, dude.
yeah.
But not the poisonous kind.
No, just ivy.
Just Ivy, dude. We got a super chat here from Colleen Live Oak, who says, "Hey, bro, answer the call from MONT. It's really imp. So if there's a call from Mont, it's imp.
Important.
Yeah.
From Mont.
From Mont
can
from
mean
imp.
Mont can mean a lot of things.
I know.
It means mountain in French.
Yeah. Mont.
Mont.
Montagne. But okay. In the meantime, while we're looking for that, let's take this call from Houston, Texas.
So I'm too busy fucking killing the game, right?
Okay.
I kill it every day.
Okay.
Every motherfucking day.
Mm-hmm.
So how do I kill it motherfucking better? You know what I'm saying? How do I do better?
How do you do better?
I already put all the bitches, all the sluts. I want to kill it better.
Oh man, well it's pretty open ended, but
It's pretty open ended there, fella.
he did confirm one thing for us.
Let's hear.
Two actually.
Two.
You know, he's killing it by he's got all the bitches
Yep.
and he's got all the sluts.
But you know what he doesn't have?
What?
His wife.
Did he say that? Did he mention something about that?
No, he just said he kills the bitches and the sluts, but he doesn't have his wife. So that's one way you can be better. Instead of trying to kill all the bitches and the sluts,
Yes.
find the one that will steal your heart and steal
Yeah.
her heart also, dude.
I will say this. At the beginning, I thought he was killing the game, and towards the end, I didn't think he was killing the game as much.
That's fair, dude.
You know, sometimes people like to, pronounce something that might not be true yet.
Yeah.
But they're trying to internalize it. Maybe the real answer for this guy is that he needs to kill it for himself.
Ooh.
He
There we
needs
go,
to love
yeah.
him. Self-care. It sounds like this guy's been spending a lot of time killing it with the bitches, killing it with the sluts, dude. But is he taking care of himself,
Direct
dude?
quote.
What's his gym membership like,
Yeah.
dude?
How many times a month is he hitting the gym?
Yeah, is he waking up before his alarm?
What's he doing for a living?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, has he got people that he needs to feed? Like, what's going on?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
He needs to maybe ask himself some questions, and then maybe he'll find out whether or not he truly is killing the game, and
Does he
whether
have a hobby he's passionate about?
that he could turn into a career.
Yeah.
We don't know.
Yeah. Is he going on Shark Tank next month? Who is this guy?
Yeah, we don't know. Yeah, so that's our advice to you, fam. Is find maybe look within yourself and see if you're killing the game for you, if it's for everyone else to think that you are, and you're just feeding your ego.
Yup.
I'm looking at the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his way.
Hell yeah, dude. I love Paula Abdul. One of my favorite artists.
Oh my God. Mariska Hargitay.
Right? So fucking good.
Shit.
Okay, so we got a super chat here from Ace Pork, who says, "Can we do $100 for a call-in? It's the max I can do," even though he said he was going to do 2.5K. By the way, Mike Real, it's easy to make DMT, and I live in Atlanta, so if you stop by being a dumbass, I'll show you. So, wow.
Should we call and get the recipe?
Yeah, let's do that. Let's call and get the recipe. Ace Pork, if you wanna get
sponsor.
Is
get
this
a call
2K?
in. No, it's 100, just 100. We'll do.
You should throw down 150.
Maybe
right?
he means 100K.
Oh, if that's what you mean, then we're gonna fucking do it, dude. So let's do it. Let's make 100.
Actually,
and
if
I'll
I
call
just,
in.
oh no, yeah, he's
said
Try to
It
grant
went down and up.
He goes,
but we don't even know if it was 2.5K before. It might have been just $2.50.
2.5. Well, there was the number K was there,
Okay,
But
but
that's
now
a
we've
letter.
got 1,000.
but now we have 1,000.
But I don't know. Are these cents or like what figure?
What
no,
kind of
I think
tactics
he's talking
are
dollars.
these?
Dude.
Yeah.
He's done it, dude. He's done it in the past. So
He's a wild one.
he is a fucking wild one, dude. That's for sure.
Once he starts doing meth, you gotta take his credit card away. Because no, I'm just kidding.
Hey, I heard you were a wild one.
I'm a wild one.
Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Call in if you want.
How much are we getting for that?
100, dude. If he wants to do the Patreon thing, he absolutely can. Which, by the way, I'm gonna go ahead and just shout that out real quick. We haven't even mentioned it today. We just started our Patreon last week, dude, and we got a sick ass fucking giveaway that we're doing there. So, guys, go to our Patreon. The link is directly below. In the meantime, let's go ahead and take this call from New York City, bitch. New York City.
Do you know what sound a giraffe makes? It's for my project. Please help me.
Wow.
I don't know.
Is that your answer?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Should we guess and then we search it ourselves?
Oh, you guys should do it at the same time.
That's exactly what you should do.
Yeah. You want to do it at the same time?
Yeah, let's guess. Let's guess, and then we'll Google it. Because you could have Googled this, dude. Okay, let's just leave it at that. He could have Googled this.
Okay, he's ready to go?
Okay, count down for us, Steve.
All right, we're going to go in 5 seconds so you can think about it for a second. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Together, that was a draft.
So they got some kind of lip pursing going on.
There you go. Matty, pull up the...
All right, Maddie's pulling it up
search
right
cam.
now. But they're just basically just a long neck horse, dude. So they probably
They're just a long neck horse.
They're just a tall horse.
Do giraffes make any sound?
Type video, click videos. Giraffes.
Let's
hum.
sample this.
Let's see what a giraffe's hum sounds like. Okay. Oh.
Oh, you guys nailed it.
Yeah, they don't really talk.
Let's pull this off YouTube, you think?
I don't know. But
Nocturnal humming?
That's probably enough right there.
Yeah.
So animals with a really good neck don't talk a lot.
Damn, dude, that's crazy.
Does that mean that people who give really good head are pretty quiet?
Not from my experience. Damn, dude, that's awful. What did I just say, dude?
Blake,
I don't
come
know.
on.
I'm a bad boy. I'm a bad motherfucker, dude. I like that. I like that a lot. This next call is coming. Let's take 3 more calls, and if Ace Pork does his thing, we'll get.
I got his number. I texted it to you.
Oh, okay. You texted it to me?
Yeah, I texted it to you.
Okay, perfect. That's beautiful. Let's take 2 more calls. We'll call Ace Pork, and then we'll do our final thoughts. So this next call is coming in from North Carolina. North Carolina.
Hey, so like, why are boobs called boobs? I love boobs. But why are they called boobs? My girlfriend just asked the answer. She said, I don't like boobs. I am an ass, man. I am an ass.
Couple fighting.
Oh, that's fucked up. All right. You just blew my spot up with Blake Weber.
Wow.
Okay.
So why are boobs called boobs? That's the question that we're asking here. Why are boobs called boobs?
I'm going to pass.
You're going to pass on this one, dude?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. If I had to answer that question, honestly, I think that they are called boobs because they flop around and they boob it. They boob, dude.
Boobs.
They move in a way that boobs. You know what I'm saying?
I do, dude. I think boobs are, well, if you think about the etymology of boob, if you're thinking about the etymology of boob,
Which I do a lot.
it's got to come from bosom, right?
Bosom.
But where does bosom, breast, like where, like who was the first person to ever write down titty?
Titty.
Like, or like, who are these people? Who are these great visionaries, dude?
I don't know, dude, but they nailed it. Did they not nail it?
They did, dude.
Wow.
Almost.
They sure did.
Almost as hard as Steve's parents when they created this monster.
Yeah, dude. Except for his hair. Except for his hair.
Oh, come on,
true.
dude.
No, I think that it's
I'm
probably
seeing
true.
Andrea.
Where do you think boobs came from?
Boobs?
Yeah.
Like Mother Nature?
No, that word boobs.
Oh, like some dude that was like, they look like boobs.
I think so too. That's what but based off of
Or maybe
bosom.
someone was saying that while they were playing with him. Boobs. Boobs.
Yeah, think about the first caveman who was like, I like that shit.
Yeah, I like that shit. The way those boob around on your chest.
Yeah, they're like, you know what? Her boobs make me want to have child with that. You know, like
yeah.
The first one who was like, that boob was, you know, I mean, shit.
Nature versus nurture, dude.
I mean, shit.
Yeah. Like, when did the titty first hit?
When did that shit pop off?
When that first titty hit, dude.
That shit went viral, you know it did.
Yeah, it went viral, dude. There was some cave where it just went down, and this guy's like, look at that tit, dude.
Look at that fucking
Or maybe they
shit.
progressed over time. Maybe they were all small.
That's why cave paintings happened for the first time, dude. Somebody needed to draw titties.
That's literally where circles within circles within circles.
Yeah. So now we're talking about the first artist.
Yeah.
Life is just cyclical, dude.
Life is just a boob.
Life is a big boob.
Life is a titty. I like that, dude. Let's go. Let's take this last call here from Phoenix, and we're gonna give Ace Pork a call, and then we're gonna head out of this motherfucker. Let's go.
Yo, so my name's Bijou, and I want to know why Dr. Fresh sucks so much dick for crack. Yeah, fuck that guy.
Wow.
Wow.
So he super chatted and then called in to ask why you suck so much
Remember,
dick for
this
crack.
is Bijou's humor.
This guy's got it sounds like he has a lot of deep internal conflicts here.
That's a good assessment.
That's a beautiful assessment, dude.
It sounds like someone who's really trying to, you know what I think it is he's called himself Bijou, which is French for jewel. But the guy's not even French.
Wow.
Oh, wow. So he's appropriating.
Yes.
So he's masking something.
He's white and Latino, man, and the white half of him does not check out with any French ancestry, man.
Wow, dude. Unbelievable.
Yeah. It's just kind of a shame, man. And I think that, you know, you're going to start a DJ career, you know, make sure it's something that you want to at least identify by.
I understand that.
Yeah.
I totally understand.
You know what my parents used to say?
What did your parents used to say?
They used to say, hurt people hurt people. So if he's going after you, maybe there's something hurting him inside.
Maybe.
There's something there.
Yeah.
Wow, dude. So you don't suck dick for any crack?
No. I wish that I would suck dick for crack just so I could give it to Bijou, because I know that he wants it so bad.
He does want it so bad.
Yeah.
Look at his hair, man. Does that look like the hair of someone who sucks dick for crack?
No, not that I've seen.
Yeah, it looks like someone who sucks crack for dick.
Hey, literally, dude. Damn, that was hot.
We gotta end on that, dude. That was hard.
We should.
Sucks crack for dick.
Sucks crack for dick, but that's okay, dude, because this next call coming in from Tallahassee. We got one in Tallahassee right now.
Hey guys, this is Emily from Florida. So I have a question. What was the first porno that you remember watching, and what did it involve?
All right.
Interesting. Wow, I remember mine like it was fucking yesterday.
Oh, yeah, totally.
You remember too? It's like
it was a sleepover at Mikey Hughes' house for sure.
Dude, mine was a sleepover at my boy Ian. I forgot his last name's house.
You guys did it together as a team?
No, we did it. We took turns. But the first porno I saw was some weird VHS that he stole from his brother, and it was them doing 69. It was a guy and a girl doing a 69.
You took turns? Did you guys like clap on the way out?
I don't know. I fucking jerked it until
Did you
I
go
shot
first or
blanks.
second?
I went second because I didn't know how to jerk off yet, and then I figured it out during the process, and I was 11 years old.
When you went second, did your friend stay in there for your turn?
No, he left the room. We took turns leaving the room, dude.
I don't know. I never jerked with my friends. I did it by myself.
Wow, lame, Steve. You missed out.
Sorry.
Jerking with your boys is some of the greatest.
That's probably why I don't text my friends anymore.
A good old jerk party at Steve's.
God, yeah.
Well, what was yours?
It was a very similar story. Mikey Hughes' house for a big sleepover.
I remember Mikey.
There was a but there wasn't any group jerk action at all. It was like 5 or 6 dudes over, and it was just we were all 11. 6th grade had just started, and you know all it took was unlimited internet access and like 6 dudes, and we were old enough that it just people started pulling up porn, and the great part about this story though is that we ended up calling it quits after finding a website that one of us had found called ratemypoo.com.
Ooh, hot.
And it's not actually pornographic in a lot of ways. It's just pictures of poo.
Oh, get out of here. Do not go there. Do not go there, Matty Ghost. Get away from that.
I mean, it's not porn. It's just pictures
I
of
don't
poo.
want to. I'd rather not see that.
I mean, it's hilarious.
I hate shit, dude.
No, Matty, pull it up.
Pull it up,
No,
Matty.
dude, don't.
Now we gotta do it.
I won't show it to the stream, but
I'll close my
yeah,
fucking eyes.
Don't show it to the stream, but pull it up.
I will close my eyes.
I want to see if it's still
We're
there.
gonna put that on our
No.
Patreon.
No.
Is it poo or poop?
No, rate my poo. Yeah,
Don't
yeah.
fucking go there, dude.
It's
Stop
not
this.
vulgar, Matty.
Oh, it just takes you to rotten.com.
No, but it's just a picture of Donald Trump.
Okay. I was nervous, dude.
It just takes you to rotten.com. Okay.
Okay.
Do we have
Just articles.
Well, go to the top 10. We have the top 10. Look, go down. Go to the left there. The bladder splatter. No,
Oh,
on the left, my guy.
Where is it?
Yeah, there. See?
Do you want to do our tag,
Oh god.
Tony?
What's up?
Do you want to do our tag? No, I'm saying because you're better than him.
Oh my God. Yeah.
What are you trying to go?
You should just hire me.
Top 10?
I think they've. It looks like they've deleted all the pictures of
Okay,
poo, and
thank God.
they all
couldn't handle
trace
it.
back to Donald Trump.
I couldn't handle it.
All right, you can open your eyes now, Blake.
Oh, but they have descriptions. Look, dude. Okay. Oh, and it actually this can trace back to Yeah, I don't know if we can pull them
Okay,
up.
get away from it. Get
All
away
right,
from
yeah,
it.
We'll
Get
pull
away.
this up on the next podcast.
Well, no, we won't. But if you subscribe to
You
our
know-
Patreon, we just might.
We spent enough time.
Oh, you're lucky.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank God. I'm so happy about that. Cool. We're gonna give Ace Pork a quick call, check in with our boy, and
Are we
then
calling him?
We're gonna call him. I'm calling him right now. as a matter of
Let's
fact.
go.
Let's fucking go. He
Can
can he can hear me, but he's not gonna really be able to hear you guys. So, but you can talk into my ears.
Okay.
Tell myself what's up.
Okay. Let's see if he answers.
Of course he's going to answer.
Is this our boy Ace Pork?
Oh, it's your boy Ace Pork, man.
What's going on, brother? How we doing out there in the motherfucking ATL?
Well, I gotta be a little quiet because, the guards are do their rounds.
Okay, I fucks with that, dude. I fucks with that. So what's up, man? What's good?
Just, I sold a lot of cigarettes lately, so that's good.
That boy.
Mostly making cigarettes, selling them. I got a booth in the tobacco, and then roll them with some newspaper wrappers sometimes. So it works well. And sometimes do a little bit of tattooing work on the side. I just kind of burn up a little bit of little ink work and stuff, and then tattoo some people.
That a boy.
I'm taking a sip of
There you go.
some homemade hooch right now.
That a boy. So
It's my
this.
birthday today, so
Oh, it's your birthday, and you're in prison.
Happy birthday,
Happy
man.
birthday.
And you're in prison, dude. That sucks, man.
right now I'm in a prison camp, so it's a little different. It's not
Okay.
really prison, but
Cool.
it works.
That's dope, dude.
Wait, is
We're
he really in
making-
prison?
We're
Yeah,
making
dude.
moves.
But I had to tell Steve to shut up like 4 different ways. It costs a little bit of money to tell him to shut up sometimes since he blocked me on Instagram.
I heard about that.
Did
So
I block him?
You blocked Steve.
Ace
You blocked
Pork,
Ace
dude.
Pork, dude.
What the fuck?
What's going on with that?
I don't remember. I guess my phone was.
I could
I don't know. I guess, yeah. I'm sorry, dude.
Oh fuck, dude.
Tell him
Steve-
I'm sorry.
Steve says he's sorry.
Pass him to Steve.
Well, I'm probably your biggest supporter, I think, but
That's what I'm saying,
fuck
Steve.
me, right,
Why would you block our biggest supporter, dude?
Huh?
Why would you block our biggest podcast supporter?
I already said I'm sorry.
Are you gonna unblock him?
Steve,
Yeah,
I'll block
probably
him,
unblock
dude.
him. Ask him to say something nice about me.
Can you?
I'm not even gonna give any justification until Steve unblocks me.
Can you? So Steve said he's willing to unblock you if you say something nice about him.
Okay, I will.
All right, let's hear it.
Let's go.
All right, Steve. Oh shit, this is hard. Steve, you really put a lot of work into smoking weed, and I 100% appreciate that. That's the only reason I'm locked up.
Wow.
You got locked up for weed, bro?
Yeah, you got locked up for weed.
Damn, tell him to vote for Bernie. They're going to get rid of that.
Well,
Huh?
Steve said to go ahead to vote for Bernie, and then they'll get expunged apparently. 100%. Okay. But I will say, as a felon, you can't vote for anyone anymore, so you lost your privileges. Sorry.
No, I can't. You're right.
But Steve, was that?
Yeah, tell him I said thank you, and I'll unblock him tomorrow.
Steve says thank you, and that he's going to unblock you tomorrow.
Solid promise. We'll check in on that tomorrow.
Like, who knows? If Bernie gets voted in and weed becomes legal, maybe I won't be a felon anymore.
Exactly. That's what I'm hoping. That's what I'm hoping for, dude.
Tell them people who sell it on the West Coast are just entrepreneurs now.
Yeah, people up over here who are selling it in California are entrepreneurs, and they're not. They're no longer frowned upon.
Well, I'm not trying to get into like the tease mindset of trying to take over the podcast, but.
He hates DJ Tease. That's not nice.
Hey, dude. Well, thank you so much for all your contributions and everything.
Ask about the website.
I'm excited about the website launching next week, so I'm excited for you, fam, and hopefully your stay in this prison camp ends smoothly.
There we go. Good luck.
Hey, so since I did the Patreon thing, do I get to be
a podcast guest? Yeah, dude. I didn't see it come in my email yet. So as soon as I see that confirmation, we're doing it.
All right, cool, man. Yeah, I definitely did donate that. I saw a lot of squares and boosts.
Ask him if he
bro.
still has enough money for groceries.
You still got enough money for groceries, right?
Oh, I got all the money, man. Selling these Lucy's. No one wants to fuck with you.
There we go, baby boy. Well, thank you so much, fam, and we'll see you next week for sure.
There we go.
All right, brother.
And I'll unblock him tomorrow.
Hell yeah, Steve's unblocking you tomorrow.
All right, appreciate it. Bye.
Yes, sir. Later, fam. Wow, what a legend, dude.
So dope.
Truthfully, holding it down for the squad, dude. That is the perfect way to end this podcast, I think, with a lovely call like that, harmoniously.
I think we should end it for smoking crack for dick.
We maybe should have, because that was the biggest laugh, but, we had to talk to our boy. Yeah. And is there anything you'd like to promote? Any final thoughts that you have for today, Dr. Fresh, my good fam?
Well, I think that last call really wrapped it up for me. You got to be optimistic.
Yeah.
You got to work on yourself. You got to, focus on everything you got and everything you can be doing, man. It's a journey.
Right. You're goddamn right,
If you're
dude.
not holding a titty, you will be soon.
I love that. Words to live by. Steve, you got anything?
Yeah, I just say that, the world can change and things can turn around. I didn't expect I was going to agree to unblock Ace Pork tomorrow, but it happened, and it just shows that people will change if you're willing to show them that you're willing to change.
Wow.
So if you show that you're willing to change, the world will work out, I think.
Wow.
It's remarkable.
And thanks for the jacket, Dr. Fresh.
Yeah, dude, that was really kind.
It's the best
give him a really nice Supreme jacket, dude. Patent leather, dude.
I didn't realize that was part of the show.
Yeah.
No,
Matty Ghost, anything from you for final thoughts?
I think that with Thanksgiving coming up is a time to think about gratitude. Just make a list this week of things you're grateful for, 5 to 10 things, and take a picture of it. And just remember, put it as your background on your phone. And also, I wanted to give a quick shout out to the Patreon producer, Dan.
Dan!
With our new thing where we're going to have our Patreon and shout out.
Thank you, Dan.
The producers, if you donate to a certain
tier.
tier.
The big D.
Yep, goddamn right, Dan.
No last name on that Dan?
No, it's just Dan. We just have Dan. So,
Was it Dan Connolly?
We don't know. We don't know what Dan it was, but Dan is now a producer on the podcast because he is subscribed to the $20 tier on our Patreon.
Dude, love you, Dan. You're the first one. You're probably not the last.
First one and not the last, dude. So, guys, make sure to check out our Patreon. It's at the link in the description below. Thank you so much for tuning in, you guys. Also, don't forget, you can get bibs.
Bibs.
By your boy at BlakeWeber.com/merch. It is lit as hell. Thanks to our good fam, Dr. Fresh, for coming on the podcast.
There we go.
Guys, follow him on social media and go to any of his shows because they are fucking lit fam.
There we go.
Wow, dude, beautiful.
Wrap
Thank
it
you
up.
so
Mr.
much.
Weber.
Yes.
Wrap it up.
We're wrapping it. Let's wrap this bitch up and send it to a motherfucker in Detroit.
All right.
I don't know what that means.